And then this is one of my absolute favorite God stories is Clayton and I have two boys, Zane and Maddox, and Maddox he's the baby. Mm-hmm. And when he was little, he would go after preschool, he would go to my parents' house and stay with them and they would bring him to church later that evening. So he was 3 at the time. And my mom was getting him ready, getting him loaded up. My mom was attending the crossing, and she would bring Maddox to church. So she asks my dad to help her get Maddox into the car. So he takes him out and he's loading him in the car, and Maddox looks at him and says, "Papa, you go to church with me?" And the first time he was like, "No, I'm not ready. I'd have to get cleaned up. I'm not ready." So, I can't go today. So they came to church. Well, then the next week he's back there again, and he asks again, "Papa, you go to church with me?" And my dad again says, "Well, I'm not ready. I'd have to get cleaned up." And then Maddox was relentless, a little like his dad, like, we're gonna make this happen. Yeah. So he asks again, and instead of saying, "Papa, you go to church with me," he just says, "Papa, you get cleaned up." Like he knows.
No way.
I know your excuse. Are
you right?
Yeah, I know your excuse. So I'm just gonna skip straight to it. You go get cleaned up.
Are you serious?
And my dad was ready and went to church, and then started attending, and then Clayton and I got to baptize my dad. And I thought, look, again, what I couldn't accomplish through my 3-year-old, God was able to make happen.